much time and gas are you burning just driving around from quotes and inspections? For anything like us at Shingletown, probably way too much. You see, we work mainly in residential re-roofing, and to cut down on all the back and forth, we started using Jobber's new roof cost calculator. Now picture this, you're in the middle of a project, or loading up some material, and another call comes in. Yes, how are you?
Hey, excuse me, I need a roof quote because my roof's leaking and I kind of need it like ASAP.
So what do? You can't just drop everything, burn half a tank of gas, and spend 2 hours measuring. That's where the roof calculator comes to the rescue, and here's how it works. Step 1, enter the property address. Step 2, type in the cost per square. Step 3, hit calculate. And boom, you've got an estimate in under a minute. And to put this calculator to the real test, we're putting it in the head-to-head with our usual quoting process. As you can see, the numbers are nearly identical, except one took 2 hours and one took 2 minutes. This tool saves you time, saves you money, and helps you win more jobs. Be the first to give a quote, weed out uncommitted leads before wasting your Saturday, and best of all, you don't have to risk climbing on a roof to get back to the basics. So if you're in roofing, stop burning gas and start saving time. Try the roof cost calculator today. It's totally free, and the link's right down in the description below. Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing good. Today is Tuesday. It is just after 11 a.m. A little bit of a later start in today's video. We spent this morning catching up on some quotes, doing some estimates, and of course, some video editing. So this afternoon, we were off to go ahead and meet up with GrimCon, and we are off to go do another flashing job for them. So the job's about an hour away from us right now. So we're gonna go hook up on the trailer, hoping the project only takes maybe 2-3 hours at most. But yeah, we're gonna go hook up on the trailer and get on the road. Temperature on the truck this morning is 24 degrees. It's another beautiful day here in southern Ontario. Oh, look at little Texie. So yeah, this job is just a smaller flashing project. We've just got to run some counter flashings up a wall that they're repointing. So it should be fairly straightforward. This week's been mainly catching up on some smaller projects. So this one's not huge, but it is one of those smaller things that we kind of just have to get out of the way. Alex over at GrimCon gave me a shout yesterday, and he said that these needed to be done. And I said, what's your time frame? When are you hoping to get them done? This week or this month? And he said, can you do tomorrow? So here we are, loading up, getting her done. All right, double check our lights. Should be all good. Freaking bird pooped on my trailer. Last thing I gotta check is just make sure we have some black flat stock, which we usually keep in the trailer, but I just want to double check. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of it right here. Beautiful. One thing we can take out is the pressure washer, but honestly, for right now, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll be using it tomorrow. All right, well, we've got everything loaded up. We're gonna get on the road, so we'll see you guys at the job site. Just pulled up to the job site. Parking here is a little bit sticky, so I'm gonna go say hi to everybody and we'll get some things set up. Good day.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good?
Good.
So this is the wall, eh?
This is the wall. I'm almost out of this spot, so I won't be in your way for half of it.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Okay. Not doing too bad though. You guys look like you're almost done.
Yeah, I was just hoping to be done so I could get out of your way.
I'll still be a little bit till I'm actually ready to put anything in.
Well, then we should line up.
We got a bit of a pitch up there, so I'm gonna bring up a couple of these pitch floppers. slicking.
Am I in your way now?
Oh yeah.
Slicking like a good KFC slick.
Looks good. Brand new. Pretty well do the whole house, eh?
Could be worse. Could be over there on the church.
Yeah, that thing could use a lot of work. That's a big job though.
Do you need in here for like a while or?
Yeah, I gotta cut the joint, test fit my piece, and then kind of go from there. This first step is just gonna be a bit of, just gotta play with it for a little bit. Because of these things.
I was just saying that. I thought he would have started. I don't know why I thought he would have started over there.
I don't want to slow you guys down though.
I mean, we're waiting for a tool.
I said, if you don't mind, I could probably work around you.
Are you gonna throw mortar at me?
I'll try not to.
Okay. Done deal. Ow! Going to metal, they said.
I probably use it up in there. These are the company.
I gotta wipe my wall. It's getting too dry.
Are you telling me that?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you need me to do? Get out of the way?
Just your head, yeah.
Okay.
So if you're certain point, it won't let me. The tooling I can do with you there, but this I'd rather not.
So you can leave this one. You can leave that one. You
So
can leave this joint.
just
You can
these
and you
two?
can leave. No, you can do that one. But leave this one and then the. Oh, let me just mark them. You can leave this one. That joint. And you can leave this joint.
Pulling that at him.
19. If I try putting them in while you guys are mudding, usually just ends up like that. So.
And I just have the last couple guys to do.
Yeah, this one will go in there. I just need to dry fit this one, and then I gotta go make a bunch of copies.
Watching us.
No, I need to get right there. So
No,
I'm
I
just.
meant the drone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it
Is
is.
that your drone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you controlling it right? I've never flown one of those things. I feel like I would crash.
Yeah, I've crashed it once. It's actually, I don't know, they have a lot of sensors on them. They're kind of hard to crash. Like if I try to fly headfirst in a tree, it'll just stop me.
Oh, okay. Got cars on.
Have you guys crashed?
Into a branch, and then it went to the ground into Ben's mouth.
Dog is like,
Okay, that should work pretty good. Just make a bunch of these. Bobby's your uncle. Woo-wee. So yeah, just take it to you. Normally you can roll these really nice out of the box, but this one's kind of being a... That's good. And then you can just set it on the ground. The back side doesn't matter if it gets scratched, because it's all
hidden.
Yeah.
Gives you a nice straight edge.
Oh yeah.
Cut along.
And eventually we'll get a nice cutter for the brake. This just goes up here.
Oh. I had a ginger ale, but...
With the white sides up. So I'm gonna basically pull it all the way out. Then I gotta flip it. And line it up on that cut.
I don't know if that's good for you or if a hairline matters.
That's fine.
Okay.
A little over 90.
It's actually perfect.
Okay, then we bring it back out. And I set it on the bench.
And trace.
And I trace. All right guys, well, we are just packing up and heading out for the night. Everything turned out pretty good. Customer was happy with everything, gave him the walk around and he was pleased. So yeah, it's now 5:30 p.m. I have a ton of emails to catch up on. and I have a ton of quotes to write and get sent out to people, plus a video to edit, plus a job or advertisement. There's a lot to do, but we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing good. Today is Wednesday. It is just after 7 a.m. This morning we were off to go do a pressure washing job, so something a little bit different. We have a little bit of painting to throw in there as well, and it should make for a pretty fun day. Temperature on the truck this morning is 10 degrees. It is another beautiful day here in southern Ontario. As you can see, she's a little bit foggy this morning, but that sun is starting to poke up around the corner. So I'm gonna swap off our 20-foot ladder for a 40-foot ladder. All right, we got a big boy on there. I gotta grab our paint. And then at some point this morning, I gotta run over to Home Depot. We gotta pick up a couple new brushes. And then I need some flex piping for tomorrow, because I have a little repair project, or not really repair, but we're installing 2 bath vents for a customer. This is the exterior latex. That's the stuff. And one other thing I need to pick up is a new hose for our pressure washer. I need a new 100-foot hose because our last one popped. She is no longer in service, so we need to get that swapped out. I'll bring the trailer back to pick that up. Now, what are all these things? Like spiders, I guess. Oh yeah, he is a spider. I just looked around this morning and they're just like everywhere. Sorry, Mr. Spider, you're gonna get a rude awakening once we start driving. Beautiful. All right, we got everything loaded up. We are on our way to the job site for the morning. We'll see you guys there. All right, guys, well, I went over to the property and there was just cars everywhere. So school was like just getting in session, so all the parents were dropping off their kids and everything, and so it takes up a large portion of the street when that's happening. So there was like nowhere to park the trailer or the truck, so I said, you know what, just give me half an hour. I'm gonna go pick up a couple things because I have to do that anyways, and then we'll pop back over and we'll get started with everything. But I need to pick up our, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I need to pick up a new hose because they're busted, and I need to get some new piping for some more rigid, like attic piping for our job tomorrow. All right, well, we got all of our parts from Home Depot, picked up a new garden hose, and now we are pulling up to the job site. Good morning, Mr. Brett. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Do you have your own hose?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to go pick one up because ours burst.
Oh,
We were doing a job last week and it started leaking, so I had to go pick up a new one. Is there just the one spigot?
there's one in the garage.
And then there's one back here.
Yeah.
That should get me. It's a 75-foot hose, so
Yeah.
I think that should work. So I think what we were gonna paint this sill, right? The sill and then the upper bit there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got some white exterior for that, and then yeah, I'll probably start with just giving everything a wash,
Yeah.
and then we obviously have to sand everything down up there and give it a little scuff, and then we
I'm gonna turn the pressure washer on and have that triangle slide out.
What, the upper one? Oh, it might just be foam, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought that same siding project I was telling you about, the windows leaking,
Yeah.
I realized that all the trim up there was actually foam. It's like made to look like decorative wood,
Yeah.
and it's just like styrofoam. But you would think that can't be very good for, like, wouldn't that just hold on to all the water, absorb all the water? But what do I know? I'm just a roofer. All right, guys, well, we got everything pretty well set up. I got our ladder around the side here and our water hooked up. So I think for the most part, while I'm spraying, I can't really wear the GoPro all that much because it just gets soaked anyways. So I'm probably just going to rely mainly on the time lapses while I'm spraying, and then I'll pick the camera back up once kind of in between to update you guys on what's happening. So I think that's where we'll start. With that being said, let's get to spraying. Okay, we just finished up with spraying down everything, getting it all clean, and now I got to move forward with our painting. So we're painting this white sill that's sitting up here, and then that white triangle that's at the very top. We're going to be painting that as well. So I already scuffed up, sanded, so we're going to carry up some paint and see how we can do with this. Now it's a black shingle, so we really got to be careful with with any drips or anything like that. We just got to take it really slow and make sure there's no mess. So this handle is pretty cool. I haven't tested it yet, but it's got this little handle on it. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that either. What are you supposed to put this thing on? Okay, well, I was hoping that would be a lot more useful than what it is. You know what, we're just gonna hold on to it. Oh wow, what a lovely purchase this was. Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing good. Today is Thursday. It is just after 7 a.m. Today's project is some bathroom vent installation. This customer in particular has 2 vents currently installed going through his soffit, and so we're going to change that and get them put through the roof. I've got some rigid piping in the back, so that'll kind of be our project for first thing this morning, is getting that all installed in the attic space. And then later on this afternoon, I actually don't have the vents yet, so later on this afternoon I gotta pop over to Convoy, pick those up, and it should make for a decent video. I'm not super looking forward to crawling through the attic, to be honest, but either way, we'll get it done. All right, well, we're gonna go load up on the trailer and get on the road. Temperature on the truck this morning is 9 degrees. It's looking like another beautiful day. I'm glad it's not like 40 degrees when I'm crawling around in this attic space. That is really never fun, especially when you're doing actual work in there. So first thing, I got to swap off this 40-foot ladder for a 20-foot, and then I also have to see what I got for soffit panels, because as I mentioned, his current vents are going through the soffit, and I'm going to see if I got something that'll match the closest I can. And if none of those work, then we'll just have to go and pick up a single panel from Rick McDonald, and we can do that at the same time we go to check out bathroom vents. All right, just backing up to the trailer. Oh, it might work. Alright guys, well, we got everything loaded up. We're headed to the job now. That being said, we'll see you guys there. Alright, well, we just showed up to customer's house. I'm just getting things set up. We got our ladder pushed into the attic. It's actually nice and cool in there today, which is a big bonus for us. But once I put this mask on, you guys probably won't hear a whole lot, so just kind of see it. Alright guys, well, I just put together our pipe for our bath fan, so we're going to go attempt to put this one on. It's a lot tighter down here. Know what the range hood was. Alright guys, well, we just made it back. Got our two bath vents in the back of the truck here. They didn't have the ultimate tool ones, so we had to go with the gaff bath / dryer vents. They're a pretty similar design. Never used these ones before, but we'll see how they work. Oh, I think I'll start with this one up here. I always like to make these smaller when I'm first starting, so I'm not cutting too much material out. Let's get an idea of how big this vent actually is. Not bad, not bad. My goodness, that is a tall boy. Don't think I brought my snips up here. Okay.